Wow. So Eddie Hearn, he really just threw his own fighter under the bus by implying that Jaron Ennis is afraid of Teofimo Lopez. He just said that he thinks that Jaron Ennis is afraid of underperforming against the Teofimo Lopez.
It's a great fight and it's a big profile fight. And I think the only thing he's concerned about is whether he can still perform. He doesn't want to just turn up one day and underperform. And he feels like that's the only thing that's affecting that factor.
Man, that is a remarkable thing to say. What makes it so remarkable is the fact that it's coming from Jaron Ennis's own promoter, his own team. I mean, this would be like Jaron Ennis's own father and trainer, Bozy Ennis, saying the same thing. I mean, just imagine Bozy Ennis saying, I think my son is afraid of underperforming if he fights Teofimo Lopez. I mean, you guys just have to understand the level of loyalty that is usually involved when it comes to a promoter and his fighter. Eddie would never say he thinks the reason why Canelo doesn't want to fight David Benavidez is because he's afraid of underperforming. And he doesn't even promote Canelo. When Lomachenko turned down the Shakur Stevenson fight for the highest payday of his career, when he turned down the Gervonta Tank Davis fight for the highest payday of his career, Bob Arum, he went out of his way to defend Lomachenko and try to make Loma look good. Even though it was Bob Arum himself that had confirmed before Loma turned down the Gervonta fight, it was Bob that confirmed that, a Davis versus Lomachenko fight was in serious negotiations. But the problem was it was a fight that Bob Arum wanted, but Lomachenko did not want. See, the difference when it comes to the Jaron Ennis Teofimo Lopez situation is as soon as people start talking about this fight, the first thing race fans start saying on the internet was Jaron Ennis is cherry picking Teofimo Lopez. Why you want to fight Lopez? Now you got Eddie Hearn basically implying that Jaron Ennis is afraid of Teo in some kind of way. I mean, what's really strange to me is if you notice, Eddie Hearn, he wasn't quoting something that Jaron Ennis said. He was just saying that's what he thinks. So my whole thing is, if you're going to just tell people what you think Jaron Ennis feels, since he's your fighter and you talk to him whenever you want to, why don't you just tell the public what he said when you talk to him about a Teo fight? Listen, the one thing we know for sure when it comes to Jaron is he made it very clear his main goal was to become undisputed before he moves to 154. But unfortunately for Jaron, it does not look like that's going to happen anytime soon because there's no guarantee he'll be able to get the Brian Norman fight or even the Mario Barrios fight. So if he is going to stay at 147, the only marketable fight there right now would be the Teo fight. But I don't believe that Jaron Ennis, he's worried about underperforming. He has any type of fear that he won't look his best against a Teo. This is the same Teo that lost to George Kambosos. It's the same Teo that struggled against Sandor Martin and didn't look good against Steve Clackett or Jermaine Ortiz. Style-wise, Jaron Ennis, he would be a nightmare for Teofimo Lopez. And if they ever did fight, I would be surprised if Teo made it the distance. But listen, at the end of the day, because Eddie Hearn is never really transparent, we don't really know if this fight is going to come to fruition or if it's even possible that maybe Jaron Ennis doesn't want to give Teo a payday. And if that is the case, then we know that there's a very good chance that we might end up getting that Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez fight that they've been talking about. Either way, I feel we should find out within the next week or so what Jaron Ennis is going to decide to do. If he's going to stay at 147 and fight Teo or fight his mandatory, it could also be possible that Jaron Ennis is thinking about fighting against Virgil Ortiz at 154. We'll have to see. I guess we will see pretty soon. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
That's good. Okay. Okay, you come to me? Yeah. You gonna come to me? Hi, you watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Okay, there you go. Ready?
Hi, you watching Dante Boxing Nation.
There you go. It's good, but it's a little too dark from, let me see. Let's try this from this angle. Come this way. Couldn't see your face when you come here. Okay, there, better.
Okay.
All right, ready? Go ahead.
Hi, you watching Dante Boxing Nation.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes,
Fever blisters, diabetic ulcers,
this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com.
like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.